I don't feel in control of my life. I try to figure out what's important and set goals to do it. But other people, my boss, my work associates, my suppose continually throw wrenches into the works. What I set out to do is blocked by what other people want me to do for them. What's important to me is getting swept away in the current of what's important to everybody else. Everyone tells me I am highly successful. I worked and scraped and sacrificed and I've made it to the top. But I am not happy. Why down inside I have this empty feeling. It's like the song says, is that all there is? Most of the time I just don't enjoy life. For every one thing I do, I can think of 10 things I don't do, and it makes me feel guilty. The constant stress of trying to decide what I should do in the middle of all I could do creates a constant tension. How can I know what's most important? How can I do it? How can I enjoy it? I feel like I have some sense of what I should do with my life. I've written down what I feel is really important and I set goals to make it happen. But somewhere between my vision and my daily action, I lose it. How can I translate what really counts into my daily life? Putting first things first is an issue at the very heart of life. Almost all of us feel torn by the things we want to do, by the demands placed on us, by the many responsibilities we have. We all feel challenged by the day to day and moment by moment decisions we must make regarding the best use of our time. Decisions are easier when it's a question of good or bad. We can easily see how some ways we could spend our time are wasteful, mind-numbing, even destructive. But for most of us, the issue is not between the good and the bad, but between the good and the best. So often, the enemy of the best is the good. Stephen, I know a man who was asked to be the new dean of the College of Business of a large university. When he first arrived, he studied the situation the college faced and felt that what it needed most was money. He recognized that he had a unique capacity to raise money, and he developed a real sense of vision about fundraising as his primary function. This created a problem in the college because past deans had focused mainly on meeting day-to-day faculty needs. This new dean was never there. He was running around the country trying to raise money for research, scholarships, and other endowments, but he was not attending to the day-to-day things as the previous dean had. The faculty had to work through his administrative assistant, which was demanding to many of them who were used to working with the person at the top. The faculty became so upset with his absence that they sent a delegation to the president of the university to demand a new dean or a fundamental change in his leadership style. The president, who knew what the dean was doing, said, "Relax, he has a good administrative assistant. Give him some more time." Within a short time, the money started pouring in and the faculty began to recognize the vision. It wasn't long until every time they saw the dean, they would say, Get out of here. We don't want to see you. Go out and bring in more funds. Your administrative assistant runs this office better than anyone else." This man admitted to me later that the mistake he made was in not doing enough team building, enough explaining, enough educating about what he was trying to accomplish. I'm sure he could have done better, but I learned a powerful lesson from him. We need to constantly be asking ourselves what is needed out there and what is my unique strength, my gift.